Hey guys!
Hello!
Welcome back to Bailey's Homestead.
Today we are doing a bit more work in our pond
Behind the camera.
behind the camera, and going to try and find out how we're going to fix part of it where the water is getting out. We have found this floating under the water in the muck, which we think is a big plug for our pond.
Plug for the pond. Don't know where the hole is or what it was used for, but with a lot more digging we will find that out.
Yeah. We'll be able to pull the plug in our pond soon.
Whoa. Big bathtub, eh?
I'll show you what I've been up to. This is our pond. Down along this edge. Be digging it all away from the edges to sort of create a bit of a barrier. I think this is the old part where they used to let the water out of it. Comes out in there. The water down there is quite a bit lower than the water in here. So at the minute it's not getting out, but what I plan to do next actually is start scooping some of this water out, and hopefully all the muck, it's all full of roots and stuff, started to dry a bit. Hopefully that will divert any water at that side of it over to the furthest part of the pond, where it is escaping here, out there and round. So if I scoop some of this out, hopefully that will dry some more of the muck and prevent the water. Already the water at that side is higher than this water, and it stopped moving and settled quite a bit. So I'm hoping that'll do it. Once we get more of the water out, we can see what's actually happening underneath it. Now I've emptied it out, it's a good bit lower. Moved the muck about, going to let it settle. Just do the same again. See where any water's getting in, pack up more with muck, and hopefully we'll see what's underneath soon.
We've discovered the hole for the plug, and it has been a great revelation because it's helped us formulate a grand master plan as to how we're going to fix the pond.
So down here we have our plug hole, which goes pretty deep down about that much further. The wet bit. It goes down and out under the rocks into where the swales are. At the minute it's just a bit lower than the swales, so nothing, and it was full of muck and sand, so very good to find it, isn't it?
Very good to find it.
Would not have thought there was a plug in our pond. I guess I'll just go down that way somewhat. Maybe a certain way it was fitted in before. And that would stay up there to pull the plug.
So now we have a plan.
Now we have a plan. Gonna dig a wee bit at the outside of the pond. So is the exit hole from the plug is lower than the plug to escape down the land temporary. And after that, we're going to dig from the plug to the two spots where the water is coming into the pond. One just over there, and then one to the right on the big tree. 2 trenches to get the water flowing to the plug, which means we can then drain the pond completely and get rid of all the stuff inside it, and will be a lot easier to fix anything around it and fix our new irrigation system taps to it,
And
which
then
will be a lot easier than what we have planned before.
and then we will
And then we will put the plug in, and the pond should hopefully fill up nicely.
and then we'll have a pond.
Then we'll have a pond.
If our plan goes accordingly.
That's our plan. I think it'll work.
The problem was we had no way of draining it properly because the water is continuously flowing,
Yeah.
which is still going to be continuously flowing, but hopefully it'll keep going out.
This is us now outside our pond. This is must have been where they used the water from, because it's a wee archway out of slate covered in moss at the moment, but in there is where the outside of the plug, once you pull the plug, this is where the water drains. From the base of the plug, the bottom of the plug, to the bottom sort of base of our swales, to the tops of them, there are 3 different levels. So eventually we'll learn how to dig our swales deeper. And at the moment, because we're not going to dig all our swales before fixing our pond, we're going to dig a small channel through here, slightly lower than the bottom of the plug, to let the water drain from the plug until we get it fixed, and then we will dam this all up again and sort our swales out after that.
Sounds like a plan.
I think it's a good plan.
Time to get digging.
Time to get digging.
Again.
Only a wee bit of digging. We never do any digging.
Not us.
Stone.
This is
Rock.
a big rock. It's in the way of our plan. Heavy though.
That one a wee
Heavy
second.
fruit. Probably needs to go under here, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of wee stones at the side, which will just stop it turning to where we want it to go. Make sure it's clear. And we're going to try and bring this side around here.
Good job.
Good work. Trying to go over a wee
It's
bit
not a
more.
perfect location, but oh no.
That'll do. Good work.
You think that'll do?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's no water left. What are you doing in there?
I'm stuck.
Where are you heading?
To do some digging.
How are you going to get out?
You're gonna help me?
Well, I go get a rope.
I don't wanna. Oh,
Where's your other welly?
submerged.
But don't cross your legs, you could make it harder.
Where can I stand? Oh no.
Yeah, use the shovel.
This is not funny.
I maybe come down and help you,
I need help.
You're gonna be mucky.
That was close. I nearly face planted. This is not good.
Belly flop.
I could.
Where are you putting your sock? You're gonna fall.
I can't get it back in. Belly, and this food isn't secure. I need you to. I can't. I need you to help me.
Be bad if I just give you a wee nudge with it.
My food is like this one.
Let's go down and help.
I just need the other welly out and then it can go in
It's
here.
fairly in there.
I know.
I'm gonna have to get my hands mucky.
Oh, it's just down the ship.
Might need to dig this out.
You've got it, I trust in you.
Well, it doesn't look too comfortable.
Quick!
I'll twist it. I can't get it.
Oh! Free! That was close.
Lucky hands. At least you're free.
That was really close. We have one emptying pond. We did it.
We did it.
The plug certainly works.
Works great, doesn't it? Just have to try and redirect some of the water so it doesn't flood everything.
So from this side you can see all the water has emptied from the left hand side of the pond, and from the back right side of the pond, just here. The water mine that fills the pond is quite clearly located here, and what we've done is dug a trench that goes straight from the water mine right down to where the plug hole is. We've got a little bit of a whirlpool action going on now. As you can see, the water being gone down the plug hole, We also have water entering from underneath these rocks here. So we've got a secondary little channel going here. So the plan is to let the water from the water mine flow straight through and out into the field where Will is working at the moment. And this will give the rest of the pond a chance to dry out, which, although it's going to be hard work, means we can clear away all the mud, soil, growth, especially from around the walls, and repair the walls. The areas around the walls should remain dry because the water's in the channel, and this means that we can hopefully repair the pond another day working back to the pond.
Back in the muck.
But it's a beautiful, well, it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's still quite early,
Did a
but
bit of frost this morning, which means cold fingers and toes starting off.
the gloves.
But getting warmer now, ready to take my hood off. Lots of muck. Just been digging along the edges. This end of the pond, it's very sloped up, same as the opposite side. Over there, there's a slope of concrete, but at this side it's just muck. We're going to try and dig as much out as possible to expose as much of the stone walls, but it's starting to look really good. The stone goes the whole way down. I dug right deep down here just to check the stone goes the whole way down, and it does. Same level as over there. So once we get all this out, it's going to look really nice. Nice stone wall lined pond.
I've just been doing the exact same thing, but over at this side, trying to work out where the wall is. At the moment it's just muddy banks. Here I'm not coming to big stone, but right underneath here is a big stone, and here is another big stone, and here is another big stone. But right here it's quite a lot of muck. Just here, even digging back this bit, I found even a bit of an umbrella which I can't get out just yet. It's just
An umbrella?
An umbrella, yeah. And this big bit of wire, it's actually rusty.
That's well tangled, that one.
Yeah. And there's this massive big bit of granite as well, which is the end here.
It's big.
Let's get stuck in this tree. But just bringing it all back to find out where the actual wall is. Long process, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Like Will said, if we can have a pond that's lined with this lovely stone, and if you look at the water, it's so clear. It's crystal clear, the water coming from the water mine. A lot of work, but hopefully we can make something really beautiful.
Let's show you how tall it actually is.
We really could do with a digger to get all this out. Oh,
We are the diggers.
we are the diggers.
I'm stuck.
Me too.
Stuck in a muck. Don't you be falling.
No. Bailey's just sunbathing. Her new favourite spot underneath the solar panels. Soaking up the sun, just like the panels. So we have spent the whole morning digging around the walls and we need a break. So time to start trying to get some of the mud out of the pond. We're going to do that via 2 buckets. One person's going to fill the buckets, the other's going to empty them. Simple. Sage and mint tea. So wrapped up today because I got absolutely drenched in muddy, mucky water the other day. Yeah, so well wrapped up with a waterproof coat on to keep me clean and dry. So we've been talking and what we want to do is to remove as much silt and mud from the bottom of the pond as possible, especially from around the edges.
And clean around the walls.
So
Keep it nice and good looking.
so that we can repair it and get refilled with water. The main purpose of the pond, as we've mentioned before, is to be used as an irrigation system for our plants, and as we've also mentioned, in the future we are looking at getting some ducks, so we hope that they will be able to use the pond as well.
So it's never going to stay completely clean.
No, it's always going to be a natural pond. We're not looking for perfectly clear. It's not a swimming pool.
No.
Doesn't need to be perfect. Another thing, which has been another factor in our decision making, is as we've been clearing it out, we've come across quite a lot of little newts, some little frogs, and we feel a bit mean disrupting their home, at least by shoveling all it out by hand. It's hard work, but it's quite minimally disruptive to the little ecosystem that's going on in the
And
pond.
it warm us up a bit.
Yeah. Of course, the most logical way to get rid of all the stuff at the bottom of the pond would be to hire an excavator or a digger to come in and scoop it all out. But firstly, there's quite a big weight on getting a digger out in our local area. It's quite a small job as well for them, so you can understand why they might not
Rush to do it.
yeah, they're not going to rush up here to do that. So, although it's hard work, we've decided to keep going by hand.
Yeah. See how it goes.
See how it goes. Like we said, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be cleared back enough so that we can mend the pond. And it keeps us warm on these chilly days. Saves us going to the gym.
Yep.
And hopefully we won't disrupt pond life too much for the little critters that are living in there. So that's the plan. We're going to persevere. There's no point leaving it for a couple of weeks and waiting for a digger whenever we're working at it a couple of hours. Every day it'll be done.
Yeah. It's only a bit of work. Bit of shoveling.
We're not scared of a bit of work, not us.
Easy.
Hey little one, hey little one. What do you think of the pond work, Feels? Well, we've did some more digging and we will keep doing little bits every day. We'll not bore you with showing you too much of it. It's just going to be a bit of a long process, but we will update you when we're at the stage of mending the pond.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe our summer project for the pond?
Yeah, we're going to make a boardwalk along the side of the pond, a bit of decking area, and one that goes over the pond in the middle to go sort of underneath our fig tree to make it easier picking.
So we'd have a platform that sticks out into the pond. Before we refill the pond, we'll maybe put the groundwork in for that, the supporting posts.
Put concrete posts in before filling it up.
And then we'll have a lovely little sort of seating area, a way to pick our figs, pick the marmellos.
And you can sit and listen to the water.
Sit and listen to the water, and then we'll have some feathered friends to join us eventually as well, and they'll be able to make use of that little deck area
Yeah, well.
too. So, exciting things!